Country night, country ranking night. It's tonight where we're going to rank some, that's really loud, where we're going to rank some flags. We're going to learn all sorts of stuff about countries. It's going to be exciting. My day was fantastic, Kitty. How you feeling, Lloyd? You hope that I'm high enough for this stream? I'll never tell. Let's go upstairs. So, we haven't done a tier list in a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean like, what, a week? Let's get this music out of here. Let's turn on some chill wave.
We would have missed this for anything!
You said it, Mr. Celery.
Thank you. That was good volume testing. I think that's pretty good. So, we are doing country flag testing, or tier list tonight. I look so cute. Gosh. You're sweet, Kitty. You're cute. So we are doing country flags for the evening. We're going to be ranking flags. This is a pretty extensive list. I'm assuming the vast majority of channels are on here. There might be some that we're missing. There might be some that have some issues, like the very first map, the very first flag we're going to talk about, Afghanistan. But we'll deal with those when we come to them. How are you, everybody? Are you ready to do this? So if I spend 5 minutes on every country, this tier list will take something like 18 hours. So we are going to, this might take a little while, more than the 2 days I originally had planned. So let's get right into this. We've got a lot to rank and a lot of time, not a lot of time, a lot to get to. So I've got my country list, as you've seen before, a very similar program. Let's test with Afghanistan. Our very first is going to be our more or less testing ground. Now, Afghanistan is an interesting one because Afghanistan actually has some issues. So hold on a second. So the Afghanistan flag was apparently it's now being used by the Taliban. The old flag that they had, I don't know what this means. I don't really give a shit about this flag. I'm not interested in the Taliban's flag. I'm interested in the legitimate flag that is the flag we're going to talk about today. I don't think any country other than Russia recognizes the Taliban flag, so they can get fucked. We'll talk about the original Afghanistan flag. So the things we're going to talk about, we're going to find out what their flag is like. Let's go ahead and let this guy explain it. Unfortunately, there's going to be some AI voice because it's going to actually. Wait, let's see if we can find the meaning of the Afghanistan flag. There's a lot of what? Okay.
Hello there, YouTube.
Oh Jesus, this one's
In
real
today's
bad.
topic, we are going to talk about the meaning of Afghanistan flag, and at the end, you will know facts about the flag of Afghanistan.
Okay, so
the black color represents its troubled 19th century history as a protected state. It symbolizes the dark, troubled past of the nation. The red color represents the blood of those who fought for independence, specifically, the Anglo-Afghan.
So there's going to be a trend of every country that has red on their flag, it's going to relate to blood. That's going to be the running theme.
And the green represents both Islam, hope and prosperity for the future.
The symbol.
The national emblem features a mosque and pulpit and two national flags. It also features the Islamic calendar year of 1298, or 1919, when the nation won its independence from the United Kingdom. Sheaves of wheat, the takbir.
I've never actually looked this close
at
at the design before.
The writing on the flag says that Allah is great. Afghanistan has had 26 different national flags since the 18th century. This flag is just one of the 4 that feature a building in its design.
Interesting. So in the background, I've got the capital city, and we also want to listen to the I also want to take a peek at the national anthem. And we'll have this on in the background. Let's take a listen, or let's talk about the flag itself. How do I feel about this flag? I like this flag. It's distinctive. It's like I said, it's one of 4 that have a building on it, so it's different from a lot of other flags. It's colorful. I like it. We do have F tier on this flag because we have a lot of flags to go through. I think I'm going to put Afghanistan. When I look at it, that looks distinctive. That looks, I know what that flag is from across the way, and I like that. There's something nice about that. If I remember right, Afghanistan does not approve of cannabis. Cultivation has been widespread for centuries. It's prohibited under Afghan law, and there's no distinction between recreational and medical. And the size of Afghanistan is roughly about the eastern seaboard here, up from the top of Florida to Washington, D.C. And looking at Afghanistan from above, it's all desert. It's straight up damn desert everywhere you look. I'm not sure how a lot of desert nations survive with as little water as they get. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment for Afghanistan, or at least their, air quotes, old flag. The flag that is worth talking about is that flag. Albania. Albania is our next flag we're going to talk about. Let's first talk about how big Albania is. Albania, the United States is 342 times bigger than Albania. It is much smaller than the state of Florida. From the top of Florida to central Florida, so about halfway down. Very small country. This is how it looks in real life. It is, where is Albania? East of Italy, bordering Greece and Kosovo. There's a lot that I'm going to be learning tonight about countries.
The national flag of Albania, known for its distinctive design, features a red field with a black double-headed eagle in the center. The elements of the flag have deep symbolic meanings. Red field. The red color in the flag symbolizes bravery, strength, and valor. It is often associated with the blood shed by those who have fought for the nation's independence and freedom.
I like the bird.
Double-headed eagle. The black double-headed eagle is a symbol deeply rooted in the history and heraldry of Albania. It represents the sovereignty and freedom of the nation. The 2 heads of the eagle are said to symbolize the north and south of Albania. The design is derived from the banner of the Byzantine Empire's Castrioti family, which played a significant role in the 15th century resistance against the Ottoman Empire. This flag is deeply rooted in Albania's history and symbolizes the courage and strength of the Albanian people, reflecting their...
Okay. We don't need the whole thing. Learning implies you'll retain information. The end of the day, we are ranking the flags. That is the sole purpose of the evening. Everything else is just superfluous. Medical cannabis is legal in Albania. I like this flag. I like this flag a lot. It's very colorful, and I like it. I like it better than Afghanistan. Do I like it enough to put it into A? I don't think so. I think I like them just about equally. I think right in B is good for Albania as well. So Albania, if I have to remember, is east of Italy and bordering Greece. Beautiful. Next, Algeria. I'm so bad with geography. I don't know where. Oh my God. Algeria is real big. Algeria is like the entire western United States. I was not aware it was that big. Algeria, largely illegal for cannabis. No legal framework for medical. That's a shame. Let's talk about the Algeria flag.
Algeria.
Algeria.
The flag consists of 3 colors. It has 2 graphic elements. The green color represents Islam, the country's official religion. The white color symbolizes purity. The red color represents the bloodshed in connection with the country's struggle for freedom from the French colonial power in the mid-20th century.
A lot of countries use
Symbols,
crescents.
a crescent moon and a star, have in the last century become icons that have become synonymous with the religion of Islam and Islamic culture. Just like flags with crosses are often used as symbols in countries that have Christianity as the dominant or official religion.
I guess that answers
But where
that
the
question.
Christian Bible has clear references to the cross and the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, there are no references to the crescent and the star in either the Quran or the Hadiths that should suggest that the icons should become the de facto symbolic icons for Islam.
Okay, that not
The crescent
necessary.
moon and star have been used as cultural symbols for more than 2,000 years, thus originating many hundreds of years before Islam became a religion.
That's
Crescent
not
and
that's not important. Just tell
star
me
are
about the
very
flag.
common symbols in Islam, which are widely used.
So you said the green
Green
is for
red
Islam,
color
red is
represents
for
the
blood,
Islam
and the
Islamic
crescent and the star is probably for Islam. Shut up. My goodness. No need for all of the no need for all the rigmarole in your opinions on whether or not it should belong to Islam. Jesus. The Algerian national anthem is called We Pledge. I don't like the color of this one. I don't like the color of the Algerian flag. I'm going to drop it down to C. I don't like the way that the red sort of clashes here. I'm not a huge fan. C for crescent. There you go. It's not a bad flag. I just don't I don't think the colors mesh as nicely on this one. Where's Algeria? Oh my god. Oh, that explains why it's so big. It's in Africa. Everything in Africa is huge. Also, as noted before, thank you for the visual vacation. You're welcome, Kitty. Tonight might be a little bit of a mess. Well, I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do this, but we'll see. Do they have any roads here? No. There's nothing here in Algeria that we can take a look at. It's like, that's what's wild about some of these places. You go there and it's the middle of a city. There's a city in the middle of a desert, of a complete desert. There's an airport here. How do you survive? How do you survive without any form of greenery whatsoever? Like, this is what you're looking at. I don't mean to disparage the people of Algeria, but you are in a desert, in a wasteland. Illegal to do cannabis. That's okay. Next, American Samoa. When are my non-video games ever not a mess? I sort of underestimated the the amount of flags we'd be, so my plan was sort of shot to shit. That said, I didn't plan for 3 hours before, so maybe we'll see how far we can get with this. Let's take a look at American Samoa. American Samoa is pretty small. Oh, Jesus. American Samoa, the 2 cities of American Samoa are roughly the size of like St. Petersburg and a little bit of Claremont. Very, very small.
Flag meaning and design of American Samoa.
American
The
Samoa.
national flag of American Samoa is a flag comprised of a red-edged white triangle directing towards the wind charged with a bald eagle, holding a war club and fly whisk, with dark blue top and bottom triangles. American Samoa flag was approved in April 1960 and it substituted the Stars and Stripes became the flag of the territory of American Samoa since that year.
Now
American Samoa is the only U.S. territory located south of the equator.
Cool story.
Flag of American Samoa is a symbolic presentation of the association, as it landscapes the red, white and blue of the U.S. stars and
From what I remember, this thing that he's holding, this little tassel thing, is what they use in American Samoa as like the speaker. That speaker has to be holding it in order to be heard, sort of thing.
the colors and ciphers of the flag transmit cultural,
Why is Garfield thinking about
and
anime
regional
titties? He seems
meanings.
concerned about it,
The
too.
red, white and blue signify the colors usually utilized by both the United States and Samoa. The bald eagle signifies the US and landscapes on the flag, although it does not live in American Samoa. It controls two Samoan symbols, referring to
Okay. I don't care. That's fine. Let's hear their national anthem. Some of their national anthems are real good around the world. I think it's super illegal for weed there. I think I'll put it above Algeria, but I'm not really You know what I feel like, Kitty? You might be able to feel me on this. You know what I see when I see this eagle? I see like 6 or 7 different Pathfinder flags. Like, I don't know if I'm off base here. It doesn't feel like a country flag. It feels like a youth group flag. And, you know, no disrespect to the great people of the American Samoa, but not sure if it really suits me. Andorra is next. Andorra is super small, if I'm not mistaken. Andorra, oh, good Lord. Andorra is roughly the size of Lake Apopka. It's roughly the size of Orlando. It's roughly... Yeah, very, very, very small.
Hey there, flag
Hey there.
enthusiasts. Welcome back to our Flag Explainer Extravaganza, where we unravel the stories behind the world's flags. Today, we're taking a trip to the Pyrenees to explore the vibrant flag of a tiny but mighty country, Andorra. Let's start with the basics. The Andorran flag is a tricolor of blue, yellow, and red with a
So Andorra, if I'm not mistaken, is like right in between
coat of arms smack
France and Spain.
dab in the middle. The blue and red were inspired by France, while the yellow and red echo the colors of Spain, representing Andorra's historical ties to both countries. Now,
Look at this
let's zoom
background.
into that coat of
Andorra's
arms.
beautiful.
It's like a mini history lesson on a flag. In the top left, we've got a bishop's staff, symbolizing the Bishop of Urgel, one of Andorra's 2 princes.
Okay, I don't care that much about the meanings of the flags. Like, it's fine to have them, but it's, you know, we'll see. I don't need them to go too much into detail. Once they start waxing poetic, I don't need to know that much. Blue is for France, yellow is for Spain, and red is for the bravery and strength of the Andorran people. Super illegal for cannabis. Yeah, here's where Andorra is. It's like right smack dab in between France and Spain. How do we like the flag? Any flag that smacks their crest right on the front, it's kind of lame. I've said the same thing about the state flags, that I don't really think that like having a very generic crest on the front, no disrespect intended, is all that exciting. So I think they're going to join us in D tier. No, you know, that's okay. Somebody has to be in D tier. No, wrong button. Where is our next country? Angola. What does the Angolan... First of all, how big is Angola? Angola's pretty big. Any idea where Angola is? Because I don't. Angola is a little bigger than Texas. A little bigger than Texas and the states surrounding it. Where exactly is Angola? It's in Africa. Very, very big. Very interesting design of Angola. Let's hear about their flag. Oh my goodness.
Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. We will be talking about...
Okay, shut up. Red stripe symbolic of the bloodshed during Angola's struggle for independence, while the black stripe represents Africa. The emblems cogwheel and machete represent industrial and agricultural workers, respectively, and the star symbolizes international solidarity and progress. So here's the thing about flags. No matter what source you use on what the flag colors mean, like there's 5 or 6 different sources no matter where you look. So take all of the flag colors explanations with a big grain of salt. Angola, cannabis, also known as liamba, is illegal. It's the most common illicit drug and is grown in almost every province. Not legal at all. Okay. National anthem for Angola. Let's take a look at the flag. I do like how striking the flag is. Where is Angola? I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. I think Trunk's cadence is leaking into you. That would be amazing since I don't remember the last time I've heard him say more than 2 sentences in a row. I like this flag. I like Angola's flag. I'm going to put it into B. Jesus. Okay, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Very excited. God bless you. But calm down. I like that flag. What are we listening to? Anyways, Antigua and Barbuda. I think any flag that has like red and black next to it, that's a very striking color. I like that color combination a lot. Let's pull up country selector, Antigua and Barbuda. Let's see how big they are. First of all, where are they? They are, oh God, east of Puerto Rico and north of Venezuela. Gotcha. I was completely unaware of where that is. The black symbolizes the African ancestry and the resilience of the Antiguan people. The blue represents the Caribbean Sea, and the white represents peace and unity. The golden sun embodies the dawn of a new era. Cannabis. Possession of up to 15 grams of marijuana is not an offense. Cannabis remains illegal to sell, transport, and cultivate. It decriminalizes possession of small amounts. It does not legalize. Okay, so up in the air of how legal it is. How big are these places? Oh, Jesus. Relatively big as islands go, but still pretty darn small. Pretty small. I like this flag again. Like I said, definitely anything that has like the red and black is going to get high rankings. Just that's a very nice color right next to each other. I think I like Angola more than I like Albania. Phantom would be a better flag. Phantom. I thought I had a Phantom emote. Did I get rid of it? I didn't. No, it's Dag. Dag was the emote, but I think that's like a... Yeah, that's like the tier 3. Never mind. Argentina. I'm gonna be honest. Like straight off the bat, I don't like the I don't like that color of blue. That color of blue does not appeal to me. Jesus, Argentina's big. Argentina, probably from length to length, from side to side, would be just as long as the United States. It's pretty darn big. Good to know. The Argentina flag. The blue and white colors are said to represent the clear skies and snow. The Sun of May, the sun there commemorates the appearance of the sun through cloudy skies on May 25th, 1810, during the start of the Argentine War of Independence. It's also about the Incan sun god. They're packing a lot into that one colorful sun. I think Argentina has a really good anthem. Could be wrong. I don't like this color blue here, like, at all. Like, this very light blue color is not really appealing in any sense of the imagination. I'm not willing to put it into F right away because at least it's different. I do like the little sun there. But other than that, not really feeling the Argentine flag. Next, what do we got here? Armenia. Armenia, you got to try a little harder, buddy. You look very similar. The United States, Armenia is roughly the size of South Carolina. Maybe a little smaller than South Carolina. What you should have done was rank all the flags that can show up in XCOM. I have no idea what that entails. Armenia is next to Azerbaijan. I don't even know how to say that country. Armenia is east. Okay. It's north of Iraq, northeast of Syria. Looks similar to Germany, the last one we had. Yeah, it was a big one. Let's take a look at the Armenian the Armenian drone shots over here. So the Armenian flag, red represents the Armenian highland, the people's struggle for independence, their Christian faith, and their desire for independence and freedom. The blue represents the Armenian people's desire to live under a peaceful sky, and the orange. Oh, that is orange. And the orange signifies the creative talent and hardworking nature of the Armenian people. That's not. Armenia cannabis is illegal for all uses. How do we like the Armenian flag? I'm not really sure. It's only some countries send you soldiers, so it's a smaller pool. Well, I want to know all of I want to at least experience all of the countries. I'm going to be honest, Armenia. You got nothing going for you. The only thing going for you is that you have orange, which I don't think has been represented yet, other than in Angola. But there's nothing going for you, Armenia. God bless you. I don't mean to shit on your flag, but compared to the other flags, not a ton. Not a ton at all. Next, Aruba. Aruba's very small, I think. Oh, Jesus. So Aruba goes from, I want to say it's roughly my drive to Disney. is the length of Aruba. Aruban flag, let's see. The blue symbolizes the sea and sky surrounding Aruba, while the yellow stripes represent the island's prosperity, including the historical gold industry and current tourism. Let's take a look at the drone shots. 6 3-hour streams. Well, I'm not spending 5 minutes on every one of these, so it probably won't take 6 hours. I think we're doing a pretty good clip so far. Gosh darn it. How many flags have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're almost at 10 flags in 40 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Gosh dang it. You're still an A. Yeah, well, A is front-loaded. It's fine. What do the double stripes mean? Why are there double stripes on the Aruban flag? I don't understand the double stripes. Symbolism. The horizontal stripes, industries like gold, as well as the reliance on tourism. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't like this color blue. I don't really like this color blue, but I like it more than Argentina, and I like it more than Andorra. I think that's okay right there. There we go. We still haven't gotten to the B, any countries from B yet. Australia, don't really need to do a lot for Australia. Has a blue background, the Union Jack, the Commonwealth Star. What is the Commonwealth Star? And the Southern Cross constellation. What's the Commonwealth Star? Oh, this one right here. Australia, I've already know about the Australian laws for cannabis. It's mixed. It's mostly illegal except in like Canberra. Australia is just about the same size as the United States, continentally speaking, but I think Australia makes it, Alaska makes us a little bigger. Australia, I don't know, bud. I don't know about your flag. I think it's a little boring. And having the Union Jack still on your flag, I don't know. It's time to move on. It's not an F, but I don't really love it. I like it. I think I'll put it in C. I think under. I like it more than the Algerian flag, and I like it more than the American Samoa flag. But I don't think I like it more than the Afghanistan flag, because fuck me, that's fair. That's a very good reason to have a popsicle. Austria. I mean, we could have a certain amount to get to in a night, but honestly, okay. Austria is not getting a great ranking. Although, look at this rad-ass flag. Is that one legit? What's the eagle flag? Huh. Well, that's annoying. That's not the right flag. We're going to pretend. Let's pretend that the dragon isn't there for the Austrian flag, because the normal Austrian flag is red and white. One of the oldest national flags. Strength and bravery and peace and honesty. Their cannabis laws. Recreational use is decriminalized. Medical cannabis is fine. Good. Where is Austria? Austria is east of Switzerland, north of Italy, and west of Hungary. Austria is roughly the size of Tennessee. Now, Austria, your cool dragon aside, I like you more than Argentina. I'm going to drop Argentina to F. I really don't like this color blue. Austria, I'm going to leave you right there because the red and the white stripes are not great. I think bottom of D is perfectly fine. I'm not swayed by the cool dragon because that's not your official flag. Azerbaijan. Is that how you say that name? Let's see how the bot says it.
Embark on a visual journey to the crossroads of Eastern Europe and Western Asia as we delve into the meaning behind the flag of Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Picture a tricolor flag, each stripe carrying deep significance, reflecting the history, culture, and aspirations
half the size of Florida.
At the top is a stripe of blue, a hue as deep as the sky. This color represents Azerbaijan's Turkic heritage, symbolizing the nation's ethnic background and the unity of the Turkic peoples. Next, let your gaze wander to the middle stripe, a vibrant
Let your
shade of red.
gaze
This color
wander.
is a powerful symbol of progress and modernity. It represents the path of development and the democratic, secular, and modern values that Azerbaijan embraces. It also reflects the courage and the blood of the martyrs who have sacrificed for the country's independence and territorial integrity. Finally, the bottom stripe is a lush green, reminiscent of the fertile lands of Azerbaijan. This color symbolizes the nation's connection to the Islamic world, as
Baku.
green is often associated with Islam. It also represents the natural wealth of Azerbaijan, including its rich agricultural
Holy
lands
shit.
and natural resources. But there's more. At the center of the flag, you'll find a white crescent and an 8-pointed star. The crescent moon is a traditional symbol of Islam, reflecting the country's majority Muslim
C
population.
gross.
The 8-pointed star, also known as the Rub el Hizb,
Or B
symbolizes
gross.
the 8 branches of the Turkic
Okay,
peoples.
shut up. It's fine. Thank you. Got it. I got the flag. C for crescent. I don't think we could put everything with a crescent into C. Illegal in Azerbaijan. It's not a C. I don't like this more than the Aruba flag. I like it more than the Andorran flag, but not more than the Azerbaijan flag. I think we finally hit the B's. We're finally in the B countries. Now, it's going to... There's a lot of countries that start with A, so that's hardly fair. You know, we don't have a sense of how long things are going to take. Bahrain? Where is Bahrain? Oh, isn't that like... Bahrain is in between Qatar, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. It's a little island off of all of those things, and it's roughly the size of Orlando. The flag, the white band symbolizes peace, and the red symbolizes bloodshed. The 5 triangles symbolize the pillars of Islam. Super illegal to use the ganj. How does it look in Bahrain? Just out of curiosity. Everything looks like... That's not how you say that. I'm almost 100% sure that's not right. I need to cough. Yeah, drink. It's Qatar, isn't it? How do I like this flag? Not a lot. I want to see it waving.
Let's embark on a journey to the Arabian Gulf as we uncover the meaning behind the flag of Bahrain, a symbol rich in tradition
Bahrain.
and symbolism. Picture a flag with a striking design that reflects the nation's heritage, values, and aspirations.
Hey, barrel roll is working
The
again.
flag of Bahrain features 2 primary colors, white and red.
I'm not really digging anything about this flag. Kind of dull. Kind of dull, to be honest. I'm going to put it at the top of F because I like it more than the others, but not by much. Ew. What a color combination. Bangladesh. What's going on with Bangladesh? First of all, where are you? Bangladesh is pretty big, about the size of Florida, or possibly closer to the size of Louisiana. Let's hear this.
Let's journey to South.
قطر قطر
Qatar?
Asia as we explore the profound symbolism embodied in the flag of Bangladesh. This flag, with its bold colors and distinct design, narrates the story of a nation's pride, resilience, and rich heritage. The
Qatar?
Bangladesh flag features a deep green background, symbolizing the lush landscape of this country. Bangladesh, known for its verdant fields and abundant...
Don't be rude. If the flag doesn't look good, Kitty, this has nothing to do with the good people of Bangladesh or their people. It means their flag is visually unappealing.
natural beauty, is often referred to as the Land of Green. This green also represents the youth and vitality of the
And frankly, if they have a color that's garish green against bright red, maybe they should get together and find something that doesn't look bad.
nation, echoing the spirit of progress and the hope for a prosperous future. Centered on this vibrant green is a striking red circle. This red disk represents the sun rising over Bengal, and it is a powerful symbol of the blood shed by Bangladeshis in their struggle for independence, particularly during the Liberation War of 1971. It's a tribute to the sacrifices made for freedom and the courage of those who fought for the country's sovereignty. The placement of the red circle slightly off-center towards the hoist side of the flag is intentional. When the flag is flown, this positioning ensures that the disc appears centered when the flag is in motion, symbolizing the dynamic nature of progress and the forward motion of the nation. Together, the green and red of the Bangladesh flag create a striking visual representation of the nation's identity. It's a flag that speaks to the heart.
Okay. Thank you. I clicked on a random Google Street View, and it brought me into an alley. Anyways, not important. Let's take a look at their actual flag. I don't like it. I have nothing negative to say about their people or anything, but I think that this color green clashes directly with this color red in my humblest of opinions, and I don't like it, and I think they should change it. Now, maybe there are better greens. Maybe there are different reds that would be better. If they desperately want to have a rising sun over a green, lush background, that's fine, but they need to... That one needs some workshopping, in my humble opinion. Barbados. Barbados are roughly the size of Orlando, relatively small. Let's take Harrison. What does that say? Harrison's Cave Eco Adventure Park. This is most likely a spot for a tour. This is a tour, a cruise line stop, isn't it? Let's see what's going on in Barbados. A lot of you can sort of tell when you're in like an island area or on the coast just by looking at the foliage and looking at the sky. But that's not why we're here. Let's take a look at the flag. The broken trident signifies Barbados's independence from the UK, with the three prongs representing the democratic principles of government of, for, and by the people, according to the Barbados Parliament. The blue is the sky and sea, and the gold is the island's beaches. Recreational marijuana is illegal. Medical is legalized. I kind of like this flag. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the simple trident design. And the blue and the gold do not clash very directly. I kind of like this one. I like it more than Algeria. I like it more than American Samoa. I like it more than Australia. I think that's about it, though. I don't think I like it better than the black and the red. What else do we got? I'm wondering if I want to start moving some of these further up, but maybe we need to... we might need to wait a little bit. What is this? What country is this? This is Belarus. I think, isn't Belarus near Russia? Belarus, pretty big, about the size of Alabama or Georgia. Belarus is... Yeah, it's next to... Yep, okay, that's what I thought. It's north of Ukraine and south of Moscow. Or, excuse me, west of Russia. We're no longer under British control. What best symbolizes that? The devil's own pitchfork being broken. I like their spirit. Does Belarus have any Google Maps? No. Other than Minsk. What's going on in Minsk? Not really a whole lot. Some countries just do not like the Google Maps. There's something almost dystopian about these buildings that are so far apart from each other. Like nondescript Lego style buildings. But that's not why we're here. Let's take a look at the flag. The flag of Belarus. The main portion is red, representing the revolution, with the rest being green, representing the Belarusian forests. A pattern of white drawn on red decorated the hoist portion of the flag. This is often used on Belarusian traditional costumes. In the upper corner of the flag in the red portion, a hammer and sickle. Boo! Communism! Bad! Okay, we know about the communist symbols. The red star, which is often used by Communist Party. Yeah, it's fine. How do I feel about the Belarusian flag? How do I feel about that? How do I feel about the Belarusian flag? What? Is booing communism bad? I was under the impression we didn't like communism. Also, the white fringe on the left is missing. I don't like this color combination. I think I like it about right around where Bangladesh is, and probably under Bahrain too. But I like it more than Argentina. Next, what is this? Belgium. I like Belgium. I don't know if I like their flag, but I like Belgium. Belgium is about the size of Central Florida, a little bigger than that actually. It borders the Netherlands and Germany. Basically running into a red scare just with our southern border. I mean, I still don't think we like communism, but I'll leave that aside. No doxing. No doxing. Nope. We only just the general area. Belgium, south of the Netherlands, west of Germany. What about the Belgian flag? The Belgium flag, a vertical tricolor of black, yellow, and red, represents the country's coat of arms. The colors are derived from the black representing Flanders and Namur, the yellow representing Brabant. Okay, so these are based off of historical houses of history. That's not very creative. The colors were taken from the coat of arms. The vertical design may be based on the flag of France. I'm not super feeling this one. It used to have a lion on it. I'm not really feeling this one. What is our original flag here? The black, yellow, and red. The black and red, it's not a bad looking flag, kind of uninspired, but I do like the color scheme. I'm going to put it above Algeria, above American Samoa, above Australia, underneath Barbados. It does not go above the broken trident. Belize. Belize is... Where even is Belize? Okay, Belize is borders Guatemala and Mexico. The flag of Belize, this is just the crest, isn't it? This feels like it's just the crest. This is, you just wanted hunky men on your flag. You just wanted some hunky dudes on your flag. The flag is royal blue. The only country to have humans as a major design element. The colors on the flag are the country's national parties. Belgium is a rad flag. Where do I put Belgium? I'm okay with Belgium being right there. It's okay. I think I'm going to move Angola to A, just for balance. Where are we? Belize. Oh God, I don't know if I'm feeling Belize. I don't like. Although I do, as much as I don't like the crest, I do like that there's just dudes on it. I do like the balls that they had to say, you know what? We just want to put some dudes on our flag. And there's something to be said about that. The blue and the red is nice. I think the dudes have grown on me. I'm going to put, but I don't like the color scheme better than I like Afghanistan. So I'm going to put Belize right under Afghanistan. I think that's good right there. Benin. Belgian soldiers coincidentally being very good. That feels like coincidence. That feels like it might be coincidence. Benin. Benin's in Africa, isn't it? If I don't know where it is, which is a horrible thing to say, it's most likely one of the countries in Africa, just because I don't have them all memorized. Said coincidentally. Benin is on the northern bit of Africa, near Ghana and Nigeria. Benin is about the size of Idaho, a little smaller than Idaho. Let's see their flag. It's illegal for cannabis. Their flag, the green symbolizes hope and the nation's agriculture, while the yellow represents prosperity and and the red symbolizes courage and sacrifice for those who fought for Benin's independence. Not very inspired. I like it more than I like Bangladesh. I don't think it's an F tier flag, but I'm going to put it under Austria. I'm going to put it above Austria, because remember, forget about the eagle, and I'm going to put it above Andorra, but not above Aruba. Yeah, I think that's fine. Next, I already see a Union Jack. Not super great for you, Bermuda. Not that I don't like Union Jacks per se, but I kind of feel like, get a little more creative about that. It's time to get rid of the Union Jack. It's time to switch it up. Bermuda is roughly about the size of Tampa, smaller than Tampa. It does look like building blocks. Oh, God. This one has the Union Jack and a crest. Not good, Bermuda. Not good. The flag is unusual for British overseas territory in that it is used on land in a red ensign form. Most British overseas territory use the blue ensign. Who cares? Anything for the symbolism? No? Red background with the Union Jack is the British heritage, and the coat of arms featuring a red line with a shield and a shipwreck represents the founding of Bermuda and its connection to the Sea Venture shipwreck. It slams of colonialism, and I don't know if Bermuda is still part of the British Empire, but if they're not, it is. Okay. I mean, if it's part of the British Empire, maybe Britain should, I don't know. It's not my place to say. This one's going way down. Way, way down. Bermuda, my God, man, you are bad. God bless you and your people, but switch your damn flag. If you want to have a Union Jack, fine, but you can't have both. You can't have both. Bhutan. Holy shit, Bhutan's looks cool. Bhutan's flag looks real cool. How big is Bhutan? It's big-ish. Bhutan is roughly the size of West Virginia. The flag. The yellow of the flag represents the secular authority of the king, while the orange symbolizes the Buddhist spiritual traditions. The dragon, known as Druk, embodies the country's name and its identity as the land of the thunder dragon, also holding jewels in its claws, symbolizing the nation's wealth and security. Holy shit. Coolest flag so far. Bhutan, cannabis is illegal. That's fine. That's a cool flag. I want to see it bigger. Is that like... I don't know if it's S tier, but it's definitely A tier. Let's get this guy up there. It's better than the Angola flag. That's really good. I don't know if it's S. Man, I really like that flag, though. That might be S tier. I'm going to put it in S tier for now because I really like the color combination and the dragon. Like, that is a good flag. I see Bolivia coming up next. That's a coat of arms. Not a great start. Not a great start, Bolivia. D for dragon. Bolivia is... Cannabis is illegal and treated as cocaine. Even 1 gram can lead to a prison sentence of 10 to 25 years. Awfully not nice of you, Bolivia. Bolivia is about the size of Texas, a little bigger. And Bolivia is in South America, bordering Brazil and Peru and Paraguay. The Bolivian flag... Red is the sacrifices for those for independence, yellow for the nation's mineral wealth, and green for the fertile lands and hope. The coat of arms represents symbols of Bolivia's geography, history, and national resources. I don't like crests. I really don't like crests on the flag. I'm sorry. It's going to affect your rating. Let's even take a look at it. It's not even that inspired. The colors on the crest are the colors on the flag. You're just doubling up the colors. That's not, I'm sorry, Bolivia. That's not great for you. I do like these particular color combinations. It reminds me kind of Benin. It reminds me similar to Benin. It's better than Andorra. The crest is smaller. It's not better than Benin because it's got a stupid crest. God bless you and your crest, but terrible. You don't like breasts? Everyone likes breasts. Next, Bosnia and Herzegovina, which I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce that. How big is it? It is bigger than you'd think. Bigger than you'd think. About the size of South Carolina. Where are you? It borders Croatia and Serbia and Montenegro. Let's take a look at this flag. The flag of Bosnia and Herzegovina features a blue field with a yellow triangle and a row of white stars. The triangle represents the 3 constituent peoples, the Bosniaks, the Croats, and the Serbs, while the stars symbolize Europe and their infinite nature? I beg pardon? Symbolizing the country's aspirations to be part of the continent. Are you not? You're part of Europe, aren't you? You don't have to beg to be part of Europe. I don't know what to tell you. The flags are a little distracting. Let's see it waving. Not you. Can I see the waving flag guy? It's fine. It's probably a good C tier. Better than Algeria. And not better than American Samoa. I don't think it beats out the eagle. I really don't. No. And I think I might push American Samoa above Australia. Botswana. Okay, Botswana, you're a little different. I'm not a huge fan of the light blue of Botswana, but you're at least a little different. Let's take a peek. How big are you? First of all, Botswana. The laws regarding cannabis are complex and evolving. They don't know. Basically, try not to smoke it there because you'll probably go to jail. Botswana is about Botswana is about the size of Texas, roughly. And it's in Africa, so relatively larger than you'd expect. Seems to be bordering South Africa. Here we go. We can be on a ride in Botswana. So this is what your ride is like in Botswana. Or at least it was 13 years ago. The Botswana flag features a light blue field divided by a central black stripe with white borders. The blue symbolizes water and then the importance of water resources, while the black and white stripes symbolize or represent racial harmony and the zebra, the national animal. That's neat. Is it really? I don't believe that. Is that for real? The zebra? Wikipedia doesn't say that, so I grain of salt with the with the zebra. I like this one. It's different. I don't know if I like it this much. That light blue is killing it, unfortunately. I think top of D. No, I like that black stripe in the middle enough to put it in C. Above all of the flags of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I like it more than Americans. But right here is fine. Right here is fine. Right below Belgium. Doesn't really matter. I don't have to force the issue that much. It's okay if I'm a little off. Brazil is big. Brazil is roughly the size of America, and switching it, you can see that, United States from edge to edge is roughly about the size of Brazil, and you can shove Alaska down here. Brazil's very big. And there's also a lot in Google Maps of Brazil, so if you ever wanted to take a peek around Brazil, have that option. The Brazilian flag features a green rectangle with a yellow rhombus in the center. Within the rhombus is a blue celestial globe, crossed with a white banner with the motto Ordem e Progresso, Order and Progress. The globe is dotted with 27 stars representing the country's states and the federal district. Cannabis is illegal but has been decriminalized. Let me see the flag waving. I'd like to see the flag waving, please. This color green doesn't really do it for me. Let me see. I don't... Do I like it more than Algeria? What's going on, Henry? My Discord link is down below if you would like to join the Discord. I'm going to put Brazil. I'm going to put it above Algeria. Right there is just fine. That green color is killing it. That very light green is not getting it higher than that of C. Next, Brunei. I have no idea where Brunei is. Where is Brunei? Looking at the map, Brunei, southeast of Vietnam, southwest of the Philippines. Cannabis is illegal. Let's take a look at the map. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I like that. Oh, those colors are really nice. A yellow field with diagonal black and white stripes and a central red emblem. The yellow represents the monarchy, and the stripes symbolize the two chief ministers who advise the Sultan. What? Why would that be your flag? The red emblem includes a crescent moon, a royal umbrella, 4 feathers, and 2 hands. Really? Brunei the science guy. I like this. What does the writing mean? What does the writing say? It doesn't say. Doesn't matter. I really do like the coloring of this flag. That one's gonna get it easily up into B. Past Belize, not above Albania, maybe even into A. Yeah, I think right above Albania, right at the bottom of A. I think that's really good. I like it. Bulgaria is next. Bulgaria. What do we got? Also, shoot, hold on. This is a kind of a very awkward system. I'm getting there, but I need to remember to get rid of them before I add a new country. Bulgaria is about half the size of Florida. The Bulgarian flag is a tricolor with white, green, and red. White symbolizes peace, green is the agricultural wealth, and red is the courage and fight for independence. Bulgaria, cannabis is super illegal, and Bulgaria is south of Romania, northwest of Turkey, and east of Serbia. How do we feel about the Bulgarian flag? Very uninspired. Tricolor flag, very uninspired. Although I do like the color pattern. I like it more than Brazil. But that's about it. Way too uninspired to get above the stars. At least the stars are interesting. The color pattern almost gives it a Christmas vibe. I kind of like that. Burkina Faso. I have never even heard of this place. What do we got? It's huge. Is it in Africa? It is. Okay. Do we have any... I like to look around. Like, can I see something inside of this place? Oh my God. This is in Burkina Faso? Beautiful. What else do we have? There's not much. They're not allowing a lot of people to take pictures in the country, I guess. No Google vans coming through. What is your stance on dogs in the bed? If I can get my damn dog out of the bed. Would not happen. A horizontal bicolor of red and green with a centered yellow scar. Burkina Faso guy. The red symbolizes the revolution, while the green represents the nation's agricultural wealth. Yellow star represents the guiding light of the revolution. Colors are also representative of Pan-Africanism, symbolizing unity with other African nations. Also, wait a second. I thought I just saw, like, read aloud. Do I have that option? No. I thought I did. Burkina Faso, what does the star mean? The guiding light of the revolution. Don't like these colors. I don't like these colors very much. Above that one, as Bergane, but above Algeria, above Brazil, not above Bulgaria. Not above Bulgaria. I hate Africa. I hate their flags. I'm sorry. Hold on. Didn't Angola, aren't some of these in Africa? Like, I don't like that color green. They got to stop picking that color green. I have no statement on the country themselves, but not a fan. Burundi. Where's Burundi at? Burundi is in Africa, south of Rwanda, northwest of Tanzania, and west of Kenya. The flag of Burundi features a X-shaped cross dividing the flag into 4 sections. The top and bottom are red, while the left and right are green. At the center is a disc containing 6 pointed stars outlined in green. The white represents peace, blah, blah. The red represents blood. It's always peace and blood. The green sections are hope for the future, and the red stars are the 3 main ethnic groups of Burundi and the 3 parts of the national motto, unity, work, and progress. Very illegal for cannabis. Do we have any visuals of the country? Ooh. That's very pretty. What else do we got? There's so much beauty in the world. There really is. It's wild, the amount of beauty in the world. I do like this flag a little better. I'm still not liking that green. I'm very picky about my green, but I do like the style of this flag. I like it more than Burkina Faso. I like it more than Bulgaria and Australia and American Samoa. That's about it. That green is stopping it from getting past Botswana. Next. Capo Verde. Hey, we got out of the B's. We're doing so well. We've gotten to the 3rd letter of the alphabet. Cabo Verde is west of Africa. They're islands west of Africa. This one straight up looks like a... That would be very rude to say. I don't want to say that their country looks like a butthole, but it kind of looks like a butthole. And I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean like the color, the shape, the ridges, very butthole shaped. And that's okay. It's okay to have land that looks like a butthole. The Cape Verdean flag is a blue field with white and red horizontal stripe patterns near the bottom and a circle of 10 yellow stars on the left. The blue represents the ocean and sky, while the white and red stripes are peace and effort, respectively, and the combination represents the nation's progress. The 10 stars represent the 10 main islands of the archipelago. It's okay. Honestly, I don't think I like it even that much. I think bottom of C might be fine. Yeah, I think that's about as far as I'll take it. Cambodia. Where is Cambodia? Cambodia is large. Cambodia is roughly the size of Oklahoma. And Cambodia borders Vietnam and Thailand. Do we have any Google view? We have tons. Let's Google view down to the the city of Skun. Let's go to the Skun market. Oh, look at this. They got a market. I'm not sure why all of that below is censored. It's hard to actually see anything, but that's fine. The Cambodian flag is a red field with the white Angkor Wat temple in the center, flanked by 2 blue horizontal bands. The red is the bravery in the nation itself, while the blue is the liberty and cooperation. Angkor Wat, a symbol of architectural brilliance and heritage, signifies integrity in the nation's history. I do like this. Cambodia, cannabis is illegal, but not strictly enforced. While many restaurants openly offer food with or as a garnish of marijuana, often referred to as happy restaurants. What? There are happy restaurants in Cambodia? Happy Pizza. Just gonna save that. That has nothing to do with the flag, though. Let's see the flag. I do like that it offers that it has a building on it. I gave Afghanistan high marks for that as well, for actually having a building present on their flag. I like Cambodia. I like Angkor Wat. I think I like it enough to put it... I don't think I'm going to put it above the seal of the dudes. The dude seal is keeping it at the bottom of B. A happy walk. Just a delicious meal of THC-filled food. Here's your happy pizza. Cameroon, off the Gulf of Guinea, is a Central African country of varied terrain and wildlife. Do we have any Google map? Very little. Just the city of Yaoundé. I was taking a look at the time period, like, oh yeah, 2021. A lot of people out here for 2021. It's like people are in face masks. Who cares? Cameroon flag. A vertical tricolor of green, red, and yellow with a 5-pointed star at the center red stripe. The green represents the southern forests and hope for the future. The red represents unity and independence. And the yellow represents the northern savannas and the sun, also representing happiness. The yellow star is the star of unity, representing the unitary state of Cameroon. How is the illegal? It's locally referred to as banga. Banga in Cameroon, if you wanna smoke the sweet ganj. Cameroon is roughly the size of Texas. And where is it exactly? Southeast of Nigeria. All right, Cameroon. What is the star for? The Star of Unity. Not terribly impressed with the colors or the design. It's okay. Yeah. I think right there is perfectly fine. I think Argentina, I'm going to pump up a little bit for the flag. Because at least it's different. Yeah, that works out well. THC infused egg drop soup. I still haven't had egg drop soup since the last time I said I needed to get egg drop soup. I need to actually try it. I feel like the texture would be wild for me. It feels like there's goop. Isn't there goop? Isn't there goop in my soup? I don't know. It feels like if I got that, there would be goop in my soup. And you know my opinions on goop. Canada's huge. Holy God. Canada's enormous. Roughly the same size as America. The flag of Canada, often called the maple leaf, is a red and white flag with a stylized red maple leaf. The red is for sacrifice and valor, white for peace and neutrality, and the maple leaf represents the nation's natural beauty and unity. I think Canada it's legal for everybody, right? They've got like recreational everywhere in Canada. Let's take a look. What's going on in Canada right here? That's North Dakota. That's North Dakota. Try again. What's happening in Canada? Right here. I need a, there we go. Okay. Awesome. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I like the Canadian flag. It's simple, but the Canadian flag symbol, the actual maple leaf, is so obviously Canada that I think it deserves a little higher up. I don't know if it's A tier. It's not that good. I think top of B. Yeah. I think top of B works out pretty well for me. I like Canada, but do I like their flag? As it's kind of generic other than the symbol. I don't think it deserves to be A. I really don't. Okay, this one's, do I just put this straight into F tier? Cayman Islands. What the hell? Cayman Islands. Oh, you're going right next to Bermuda. I don't even need to talk about you. The Cayman Islands are roughly the size of Jacksonville. The Cayman Islands, it's legal for medical and illegal for recreational. The Cayman Island flag is a blue ensign featuring the Union Jack and the Cayman Islands coat of arms. The coat of arms includes a shield with a fleece. This even sounds the same as the other one. The motto, "He hath founded it upon the seas," is also part of the coat of arms. The only real question is it better or worse than the Bermuda one? And I'm going to say it's worse than Bermuda, because at least the Bermuda flag is on a red background, and that's different from the other island nations. That's what even Wikipedia said, that the blue background makes it more generic. Central African Republic. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Central African Republic is huge. It is roughly the size of all of New England in the Northeast. The flag of the Central African Republic features 5 horizontal stripes of blue, white, green, and yellow, with a vertical red stripe in the center and a yellow star at the top upper hoist corner. The colors are a blend of Pan-African and French colonial influences, symbolizing unity and shared influence. Blue represents freedom, white is peace, green is hope, yellow is tolerance and hospitality, and the savannas. Red represents blood, both the Africans and Europeans, and the unity and sacrifice for the nation. And finally, the yellow star represents the independence and future aspirations of the country. Illegal for cannabis. Do we have anything that we can look at from the country? Like 2 things. What is this? This is just a jeweler. I was kind of hoping for something that actually showed the country. Okay. I'm not sure whoever uploaded these really understands the assignment. How do we feel about the... Oh my goodness, this flag is wild. This flag is different. This flag has a lot of different colors, and the red stripe right through the middle looks really dumb and different, and I like it. I like it enough that I think it's going up into B. Canada, fine. You can go up at the bottom of A. Why is cannabis illegal everywhere? That's a bigger question than any of us can answer, Kitty. Racism is a lot of it, but not everywhere. A lot of it is religion. A lot of it is misconception. A lot of it is straight up lying. Chad. Chad is our next one. Oh my God, Chad's huge. Chad is about the size of the entire eastern seaboard or western seaboard. And Chad is next to Sudan and next to Niger and south of Libya. Can we look at anything inside of Chad? Is there any... Google Street View of Chad does not look like it. Oh, there's like one thing. Let's see. God damn it. They do not get it. Guys, Whoever's uploading here, we need some people who are actually uploading some scenes from the outside, not of your store. This is... Rise up, baby. Let's see their flag. The flag of Chad is a vertical tricolor with 3 equal bands of blue, yellow, and red. It combines the colors of the French flag with the Pan-African colors, substituting blue for green to avoid confusion. The blue represents the sky, water, and hope. The yellow is the sun and desert, and the red is the sacrifices for independence. How do we feel about this? The tricolor is boring. It's better than Andorra. It's basically the exact same as Andorra. Except the Andorra has a crest, which is saving it. In fact, it's going above Bolivia because Bolivia also has a crest. It's going above Cameroon because the star, I feel, is unnecessary. But it's not going above Benin. Benin's about as far as I'm going to give it. Chad is poor man's Belgium. Chad is poor man's Andorra, if you like the crests, I guess. But then again, so many countries have the tricolor. It's ridiculous. Chile! I said Chile! There we go. Size of Chile is really long. Easily as long as the United States, but not nearly as thick. And Chile is at the southwest of South America. Chile flag is also known as La Estrella Solitaria. The Lone Star is a... This is just the flag of Texas. Does look like a bong. This is just the flag of Texas. Is that not just the Texas flag? Cannabis is illegal, but private at-home consumption, cultivation, and sale are permitted for medical use. Okay. Texas flag. Same fucking flag. It's almost the exact same flag. Whew. Features a white star. The colors represent the sky and the ocean, the snow-covered Andes, and the bloodshed for independence. Okay, when did you make this flag? 1817. Texas, when did you make your flag? 1839. Okay, Texas came later. Never mind. Chile, you're off the hook. It's still a boring flag. It's still not getting a good ranking because it reminds me of the Texas flag, and I don't think it looks very nice. I think bottom of D. Actually, maybe even below Bangladesh. Texas is on the hook. Chile is off the hook. I think I put it in F. I'm liking it less and less the more I'm looking at it. I'm gonna put it above Belarus. I'm gonna put Armenia above Belarus just because I don't like that color. Chile, yeah, right there is fine. Right there in F. China. Let's see China. I think your explanation is pretty simple, right? It's red. This is the color of the red background symbolizes the Communist Party, and the large star represents the Communist Party of China. The 4 smaller stars are interpreted as representing the unity of the people under the party's leadership, sometimes associated with the 4 social classes. I do like the simplicity of the Chinese flag. Generally illegal to have cannabis in China. China is roughly the same size as the US. How do I feel about the China flag?
China.
I think bottom of C. This one, I think this one needs to go down a bit. I don't like the crescent in that color scheme. Yeah, that one needs to go way down. I think bottom of C is fine for China. C for China. I think C for China works. Colombia. This won't take like 5 days if I go at an actual clip and not spend a ton of time doing a bunch of horseshit that even I don't care about. A horizontal tricolor of yellow, blue, and red symbolizes the nation's history, wealth, and the sacrifices made for independence. The yellow band, taking up half the flag's width, represents the country's gold and sun's light. The blue band symbolizes the seas and skies, while the red band signifies the blood shed by Colombians in their fight from Spain. Colombia is pretty big, about the size of the eastern seaboard, and it borders Panama and Venezuela. Colombia. Complex means it doesn't know. Decriminalizes the possession of up to 20 grams. That's so much weed. That's so much weed. I don't like this flag very much. It looks unbalanced. How badly do I not like this flag? I like it more than Argentina. I like it more than Bangladesh. I think top of F. I think it trumps the Bangladesh flag. And I think I'm going to move Argentina above Bangladesh. There we go. What is going on in Comoros? Comoros. I don't even know where Comoros is. And your flag is wild. First of all, how big are you? Pretty big. It's the size of like 3 major cities in Florida. Comoros, you are in between Madagascar and South Africa? No, Mozambique. It's illegal to smoke in Comoros. While it was briefly legalized between 1975 and 78, it no longer is. The Comoros flag features a green field with a white crescent and 4 white stars in a triangle, plus 4 horizontal stripes of yellow, white, red, and blue. The stripes represent the 4 main islands, yellow for Maheli, white for Mayotte, red for Anjouan, and blue for the Grande Comore. The crescent and stars symbolizes Islam, the nation's primary religion. That's right here. Do I have anything Google-wise? Can I see anything on Comoros? Oh, this is the airport. I happened to pick the airport. Interesting. What do you think's going on here? Oh, people just waiting for like a bus. I see. How do I feel about this flag? It's colorful. I like all of the different colors on it. I like it more than American Samoa. I like it more than Burundi and Botswana and Belgium and Barbados. In fact, I'm going to put it above Cambodia. I'm going to put it above Belize and Afghanistan and Albania. I'm going to put it into A. I'm going to put it above Canada. And that's where it's stopping. No, it's not. It's going above Brunei. And above Angola. This is a really good flag. I really like the color scheme here. I don't think it's an S tier flag. At least not at this time. But I think top of A is perfectly fine. What's a fear I still have? Wasps. Not a fan of wasps or any sort of stinging insects. Costa Rica. It borders Panama and Nicaragua. It is smaller than Florida. And recreational use is prohibited, but personal possession does not carry criminal offenses. Selling weed is a crime. Very complicated. Costa Rica is an interesting flag. Let's take a look at this. 5 horizontal stripes of blue, white, and red, with the red stripe being wider than the others. Blue is the sky, opportunities, and perseverance of the people. White is for peace, wisdom, and happiness. Red is blood, as well as the warmth and generosity of the Costa Rican people. That's a coat of arms. That's a coat of arms. moving short metal. Oh, that's the fear. Oh, I gotcha. I was wondering what you were talking about, but that's what the fear you're talking about. People keep telling you it's a common sense rather than a phobia, and I keep telling them it wouldn't be within 5 feet of a chainsaw to save your life. I mean, that's just more common sense, isn't it? Chainsaws are dangerous. Like, they're not, you know, people get hurt on them all the time. Costa Rican flag, you had me till I saw that. You had me till I saw the crest. The crest is real bad. Man, you had to put the crest there. It's not that bad of a flag. I do like the color pattern, but that crest just takes the piss right away. You're above Chile. You're above Bahrain. No, you're not. Right there is fine. Armenia, why are you so low? Let's put you a few up. There's going to be a lot of adjustment on this list. Just as a heads up. So scared of your disposal? Well, again, like that. I know that you just said that it's a common sense. It feels like it is. Like, I wouldn't say I'm nervous or afraid of my disposal, but you have to be a little wary of it because people get, you know, you hear horror stories of people losing their fingers in it all the time. So I hear what you're saying, and it's definitely does not seem that irrational. Croatia borders Bosnia and Herzegovina and Slovenia and Hungary. Let's take a look at your flag. Oh my goodness, this one is a mess. A horizontal triband of red, white, and blue. The red represents the blood for independence, white is peace, and blue represents the freedom in the Adriatic Sea. The central coat of arms, a blue, red and white checkerboard, is the oldest known Croatian symbol and represents the nation's historical identity. The 5 smaller shields atop the checkerboard represent Croatia proper and those other things, representing the unity of the nation. Cannabis use is decriminalized and legal for medical use. Relatively small area. The coat of arms, I'm not going to knock too many points for the coat of arms because that has to be the silliest coat of arms I've ever seen. It doesn't feel like a coat of arms. It feels like just a regular old pattern. That said, it's a little bit of an eyesore right there in the middle, and without it, it's a boring flag. So I'm not even sure where to rank this bad boy. I like it more than the China flag, more than Cape Verde, more than Algeria, more than Brazil. I think under Bulgaria is fine. I think right there is just fine. Côte d'Ivoire. I don't even know how to say this one. I think this one is an island. That one's not even on my list. Oh, no, it's way down here. Never mind. Cannabis is illegal. That's fine. The flag of Ivory Coast, officially known as that. How do I say that? Let's find out. That's not the right button. Text to speech.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire is a vertical tricolor of orange, white, and green. Orange represents the savanna lands and the nation's drive for development. White symbolizes peace and unity, and the green symbolizes the lush and forests of the country. This is next to Ghana. Do I have any views of the country itself? Ooh. Well, that's nice. This is just some random hotel, but it's nice. This reminds me of the Irish flag. Where's Ireland? How is this different from the Ireland flag? It's just reversed. It's just straight up reversed. Which one came first? This was 1959. I'm pretty sure Ireland came first. No, yeah. Yeah, Ireland came first. You're just kind of a reversed version of Ireland. I don't know what to do with you. I don't dislike the color. I do like the color scheme. I like it more than China, but I don't think I want to put it any higher than C just because it's a ripoff. It's like, well, not a ripoff. It's redundant. It feels. It's like get a flag that's very different for you and your country. Cuba. Let's see what Cuba has to say. What is the Cuba? I think cannabis is. How is it illegal? What? Horse shit. How is cannabis illegal in Cuba? How is the horse shit? Isn't that okay? That's such horse shit. The Cuban flag, also known as La Estrella Solitaria, features 3 blue stripes, 2 white stripes, and a red triangle with a white star. I kind of thought Cuba was just I don't know, like a weed paradise. I thought that Cuba was totally cool with weed. The blue stripes is the 3 old divisions of the island, while the white stripes symbolize the purity of the independence cause. The red triangle embodies equality, liberty, and fraternity, and the lone star represents the unity of the Cuban people in their quest for freedom and independence. Cuba is wildly conservative. Huh. Cuba, huh? And Cuba. Cuba is roughly the size of Florida and obviously is south of Florida. How do I not know that living in Florida? We don't really talk about Cuba very much. Not other than anywhere else, I wouldn't imagine. At least I don't. Don't really talk very much about Cuba. Kinda nothing really going on with Cuba. I like it more than China. I like it more than Algeria. I like it more than Brazil. But that's about it. Yeah, right there is fine. 90 miles away. Oh, yeah, I know that. Well, okay. I know that people who move to Florida can end up being conservative. I didn't realize that the country of Cuba was conservative. I thought that once people moved to America, they ended up becoming conservative for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know that much about the culture. Curacao. Cannabis is illegal in Curacao. Where is Curacao? I'm sorry. What did that just say? This is in contrast to the Netherlands. Yeah, no shit. Is Curacao owned by the Netherlands?
Curious time. In a famous story.
Curacao? Like, is this place...
Curacao.
Is Curacao, like, part of the Netherlands?
In a famous time.
Oh, okay. So it was part of the Netherlands until 2010. The Cubans are just holding on to their repressive Castro culture in the same way abuse victims can become abusers themselves. Gotcha. And they didn't believe that anybody would deport them until they started being deported. And they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have voted for the people who hate everything about us. Curacao flag. The blue represents the sea and the sky. The yellow symbolizes the sun. And the star signifies Curacao and its smaller sister island, Klein Curacao. The 5 points on each star represents the 5 continents from which Curaçao's population originates. Florida man detained for trying to scale Mount Everest and flip-flops. Curacao. Fine. Nothing. It's not better than Cabo Verde. It's not better than that. It's not better than China. I think I'll put it under Aruba and above Benin. Not above Benin. I think I'm going to put it above Azerbaijan. There we go. Perfect. Cyprus. I said Cyprus. There we go. Cyprus is really small, about from side to side on Florida. From coast to coast of Florida. What is this? Is this somebody? Did somebody draw this in MS Paint? It's a terrible version of the Cyprus flag. The flag of Cyprus symbolizes peace and hope for unity. It's a white background representing peace with a copper-colored silhouette of the island and 2 green olive branches below. The copper color of the map reflects Cyprus's long history with copper mining, while the olive branches symbolize peace and reconciliation between the Greek and Turkish Cypriot communities. Cyprus has illegal cannabis use, but medical is fine. Cyprus, did you say Mount Olympus? Is Mount Olympus on Cyprus? This isn't the same Mount Olympus. Is there a second Mount Olympus? Or is this the Mount Olympus they're talking about? They've always been talking about. I thought Mount Olympus was in Greece. It was on Cyprus? Was it really? I did not know that. I want to see, can we see Mount Olympus from like here? Is there a road? Is there a road where we can get up to the top of Mount Olympus? Doesn't matter. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. Mount Olympus, where all the gods lived, was on Cyprus? It's according to the AI, the mountain in Thessaly. List of peaks named Olympus. Okay, it's a different Mount Olympus. There's a lot of Mount Olympuses, apparently. Cyprus. My goodness, what is going on with your flag, Cyprus? This is just a white flag with your own country. You know what? I like the hustle. I really actually kind of like this flag a lot because it's like, hey, this is our country. You don't have to guess. Well, you do have to guess because God only knows what Cyprus looks like. But you don't have to guess what this flag, whose country this is. You just have to know what Cyprus looks like, and there you go. I kind of like this flag. I like it more than I like Canada. Do I like it enough to put it into S tier? I think I might. I like a simple flag that shows you exactly where the country is, and it's distinctive and different and cool. And I think that makes it, I think that fits all the criteria. Good job, Cyprus. Czech Republic. How big are you? Not huge. About a quarter of the size of Florida. It is bordering Slovakia, Germany, and Poland and Austria. The Czech Republic flag, inherited from Czechoslovakia, features a white stripe with a red stripe over. Okay, it just looks like this. It's the same flag as former Czechoslovakia. Seems kind of lazy. I guess at least one of them got a new flag. White represents Bohemia and sky originally, but now is peace and honesty. Now represents courage and hardiness in war, impartiality and sovereignty. And the blue triangle was used to distinguish it from the flag of Poland, and now symbolizes impartiality and sovereignty. So the whole reason they put this triangle on the side was because they didn't want it to look like the where's Poland? This one? That's really funny. It's actually really funny.
Sovereignty.
Sovereignty. It's not very inspired. I like it better than Azerbaijan. I don't like it better than Curacao. I think right there in the middle of D works just fine. Azerbaijan is just slowly sliding down the ranks. Every time I look at it, I don't like that color pattern. What is this? The Democratic Republic of the Congo. We're into the D's. We're getting there.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, thank you. Some of these are really hard. Democratic Republic of Congo is huge. And it doesn't show me the size because that name doesn't work. But let's just assume it's pretty big. The sky blue field, red diamond shape bordered by yellow and a yellow star in the canton. Blue is peace, red is blood, yellow is wealth. The star in the corner is a symbol for the bright future of the country. I don't understand why they keep picking the same light colored light blue. It's so unappealing. That light colored blue is so wildly unappealing to me. Yeah. I'm going to put it above the ones with crests and above the Czech Republic, but not above Curacao. Curacao is the stopgap right there. What is this? I know this flag. Is this Denmark? Denmark is familiar. Denmark, you're a little boring, aren't you? It's a red field with a white Scandinavian cross. The vertical arm is shifted towards the hoist edge. The flag fell... Okay. Legend says that the flag fell from the sky during the Battle of Lindenice in 1219. It fell from the sky. Is that right? Tell me about the Battle of Lindenice. Okay. I don't know about that. I think Denmark has weird cannabis laws. I don't care. Denmark is relatively small, about half the size of Florida, maybe. And Denmark is in between Norway and the Netherlands. Your flag is boring. God bless you, but your flag is boring. It's better than the flag of Bangladesh, but not better than Argentina. Armenia, I'm going to pull you up a little bit. And Bahrain, I'm going to pull you way up, because at least you're different. What is this next one? I don't even recognize this flag. What is this? Djibouti. Is that how you say that? I'm pretty sure that's right. Because they hate me? That's probably not surprising.
Djibouti.
Djibouti. From side to side of Florida, Djibouti borders Ethiopia and is southwest of Yemen and, oh God, Eritrea. Eritrea is the African North Korea, if I recall. You like the Danish? It looks like a present. It's nice, but it's no different than, say, Norway. This one. There's a lot of different pluses. I'm like, they need to be a little more creative. Where's Switzerland? It's like, yeah, this one. Where are we now? We're on Djibouti. The blue represents the sky and sea, as well as the Somali people. The green represents the earth and the Afar people. The white triangle signifies peace, and the red star is unity and the struggle for independence. Djibouti. It's illegal to have cannabis from 2 to 5 years imprisonment. While use is generally low, it's unfortunately known as a trafficking hub as Djibouti. Djibouti, you're losing me with that color blue, and you knew that coming in. Where do God, that might actually be a perfect spot right there. Azerbaijan, and better than those two. Right next to the Czech Republic, probably. What is this? What is this country I'm looking at? Dominica. Where is Dominica? I'm not even familiar with that country.
Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan,
Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan,
Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. I'm just going to call it Adder. I'm going to call it Adderific. Dominica. Dominica is south of Guadalupe and north of Martinique. So an island in the Caribbean. It's very small. About the size of Orlando. The Dominican flag. But that's not the Dominican Republic. This is different than the Dominican Republic. The green symbolizes vegetation. The cross represents Christianity and the Trinity, with the three colors symbolizing natives, fertile soil, and pure water. The red disc symbolizes justice, and the 10 stars stand for the country's 10 parishes. The Cicero parrot, an endangered species endemic to Dominica, is the national symbol and a supporter in the coat of arms. I do like the parrot. Let me see the parrot. Okay. You didn't have me till the parrot. You didn't have me till the bird. The bird is great. Where the bird's going really high up. God, I'm thinking. Higher than the dudes. Higher than Afghanistan. Higher than the birds of Albania. Higher than Antigua. No, I think right there is fine. Bird is better than Canada. No, I don't feel right. I think right above Afghanistan, right below Antigua and Barbados. Very good bird, though. I don't feel right putting it above Canada. I don't know if it's just a personal bias because Canada is a really cool place, but Canada has a good flag. Dominican Republic, really big. Actually, not really big. About a third of the size of Florida. Dominican Republic is connected to Haiti, west of Puerto Rico, and southeast of Cuba. Let's take a look at their flag. Oh, geez. It has a white cross symbolizing the religious heritage and divides the flag into sections, while the blue represents liberty, the red represents the blood of heroes, and the white represents salvation. The national coat of arms, featuring a shield with a cross, is at the center. Illegal to have cannabis. I didn't see that symbol. It's unfortunately got a coat of arms in it. I think it's better than the Bolivia and the Andorra. Azerbaijan keeps falling lower and lower. So I'm just doing a little bit of rearranging. Argentina keeps moving spots. I'm liking this for now. This will work. All right, I don't even recognize this country. East Timor. I didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of all of those. East Timor features a red field with a black triangle, a yellow triangle, both based on the hoist, overlaid by a white star. The red symbolizes the struggle for independence. Canada is like our sibling. Yeah, they're our friends. Yellow represents the wealth of the nation, and black signifies the colonialism that they endured. The white star represents peace. I need to sneeze. Better. Oh, you know how I feel about the red and black coloring. Illegal cannabis. It is north of Australia. North of Australia, southeast of Indonesia. Yeah, they just seem like they have a better handle on everything. And they're not perfect either, but it's not even a contest. It's Mexico the baby. Mexico is still Mexico in this scenario, as far as I understand it. I think I like this better than Canada, but not better than Brunei. I think right there is I like this flag a lot. I like the coloring and I like the simplicity of it. Ecuador. Ecuador is next to Colombia and north of Peru. Let's see their laws. Recreational use is legal or illegal, excuse me. Medical is legalized. And they eliminated the previously allowed small usage. The uncle we keep accidentally headbutting in the junk. They're just in the corner, just chilling, relaxing, and we're the ones just throwing footballs into their wieners. The Ecuadorian flag in 1900 is a horizontal tricolor with yellow, blue, and red. The yellow is twice the color of the red and blue. The flag incorporates the Ecuadorian coat of arms, boo, colors and symbols. Yellow represents the fertility of the land and the mineral wealth. Blue is the sky and sea. Red is the blood of the patriots. Boring, 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 boring. It's the same symbols everywhere, and I'm not going to give them extra. I'm not going to take off extra because it's boring, because they have the same stuff as everyone else. It's not their fault. Everyone has the same thing. It's not just their fault. That said, it's not inspired. I don't like the coat of arms. These coat of arms aren't as bad, although I am moving Dominican Republic down. Way down. Dominican Republic, you're going under Costa Rica. Like, some of these coat of arms aren't terrible. Like Bolivia's, Andorra's isn't so bad because it meshes well with everything else. Egypt. Did I do Ecuador? I did. Where did I put it? Ecuador. I put you way down here. That's right. Egypt. What are we looking at, Egypt? Egypt is quite large. About the size of Texas. Maybe a little smaller. Oh, I recognize the Egyptian flag. Egypt is at the tippy top of Africa, southwest of Israel. The Egyptian flag is a tricolor of red, white, and black with the Eagle of Saladin emblem. The red band is the revolution and sacrifices made for independence. The white band is the peaceful transition to a republic after the 52 revolution. The black band represents the dark period of oppression through colonial rule. The Eagle of Saladin, the powerful symbol of strength and courage, commemorates Saladin, who united the Arab world. Egypt gave you okay, soldiers? Well, by golly. I like the flag of Egypt. Illegal in Egypt. Enforcement of laws is inconsistent. I like the Egyptian flag. I like the coloring. Black and red is a really good coloring. I like it. more than all of these. I like it more than Afghanistan and Dominica. I think I like it enough to put it in A. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think I do. Right under Canada. Next. El Salvador, illegal for marijuana, medical, and recreational. El Salvador is by Guatemala and southwest of Honduras. And again, it is from side to side of Florida, not very large indeed. El Salvador is a blue and white triband with the national coat of arms. Boo. The blue stripes represent the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, while the white stripes represent peace and prosperity. The coat of arms features a triangle containing 5 volcanoes. Okay. All right, you've got my interest. Show me that. Let me see these volcanoes. El Salvador coat of arms. Okay, they just kind of look like mountains. I'm not that impressed. Unfortunate coloring. You are better than Argentina. You are better than Bahrain. Thankfully, you're a little darker than Argentina. And you're better than Andorra, but not better than Bolivia. If, like America, they have states that decide if medical is allowed. I don't know. That's a good question. I know that there are a lot of these places have laws that are like it can be used for medical or not. I wonder if it's like that. Like some places allow them to use medical and some do not. That sort of thing. Equatorial Guinea. I wonder. You might be right, Kitty. Equatorial Guinea is about the size of... about the size of New Hampshire or Vermont, maybe. Equatorial New Guinea's flag is a bit wild. Let me see. It's a horizontal tricolor of green, white, and red with a blue triangle on the hoist side. The green is agriculture and natural resources. The white is peace. Red is bloodshed. Blue triangle represents the sea, specifically the Atlantic Ocean. It has a coat of arms featuring a 6 cotton tree and 6 stars, which is also included on the flag. The 6 stars represent the mainland and the 5 major islands that make up the country. That's a shame. Cannabis is illegal for any use in Equatorial Guinea. It is on the west side of Africa. The coat of arms is pretty inconspicuous, so it's not going to lose too many points for it. I like that coloring pattern. I think I'm willing to put it like right over here. Right above Burkina Faso. I'm going to move Bulgaria up a little bit because I like the coloring. Yeah. What do we got next? Next is Eritrea, which I was talking about earlier. Eritrea is... oh, Jesus, it's huge. Eritrea is very, very North Korea-like, from what I understand. It is in the northeast of Africa. Let's take a look at your flag. It has a blue triangle at the hoist, a blue triangle at the fly, and a red triangle between them, all meeting at a central point. A yellow olive wreath and branch adorn the red triangle. Green represents agriculture and the land. Red represents the blue... I can't talk anymore. Red signifies the bloodshed during the liberation struggle, and blue symbolizes the country's marine wealth and the Red Sea. The olive wreath and branches are symbols of peace. I'm sorry. A lot of peace for... wasn't Eritrea... cannabis is strict. Isn't Eritrea like Eritrea, North Korea like? Yeah, it's the North Korea of Africa. They're like super bad to their people, but that has nothing to do with their flag. I I like the little olive branch on their flag. It's kind of nice, but that green, not a huge fan of. And maybe that's just the green of Africa. Maybe that style of green is just one of the green colors of the entire continent. I like it more than Andorra. I like it more than the Democratic Republic of Congo. I like it more than Cameroon, but not more than Chad. I think right there is perfectly fine. Next, Estonia. I don't even know where Estonia is. Let's find out. Estonia, very relatively large. About the size of Michigan? A little smaller than Michigan, about the size of Pennsylvania or West Virginia. Estonia's flag is a tricolor of blue, black, and white. That one's new. That's a nice color. Blue represents the sky, sea, and loyalty. Black signifies the dark past and fertile land. And white is hope, purity, and the struggle of independence. I kind of like that. Estonia is illegal, but small amounts of personal use are treated as a misdemeanor. There's no age limit for buying CBD products. The age limit for buying CBD, who cares? It's mostly illegal. Estonia is north of Latvia, south of Finland, and west of Russia. I like the coloring on this one a lot. This one's going like straight up into A. But straight up to like the bottom of A. Looks like a cop flag. The fat black line. Canada, I'm going to move you to the top of B. I keep looking at Canada like Canada isn't right. And I think top of B might be a little better for Canada. As for the rest of this. No, that's not right. That was right before. I think that's fine right where it is. Right there at the bottom of A. Eswatini. No idea where Eswatini is. Where are you? Formerly the Kingdom of Eswatini, known by its former official name of Swaziland and the Kingdom of Swaziland. Oh, that was almost a... you almost got the slot machine on that. This one is northeast, or excuse me, it's inside of South Africa. It looks like it's a mostly landlocked country inside of South Africa. Swaziland, the flag of Eswatini, is a rectangular flag with blue, yellow, red, triple length, yellow, and blue stripes. A black and white shield with two spears and staff are centered on the red stripe. Blue is peace and stability, red is past battles and the struggle for independence, yellow is natural resources, shield and spears are protection from enemies and the unity of the nation, and the staff and tassels represent the king and his authority. Cannabis is illegal under drug control laws, despite being a traditional crop known as Insangu. Insangu. The local strain, Swazi Gold, is renowned for its potency and at risk from biopiracy. That sounds like a whole different night's discussion. Oh my goodness, look at this flag. Why are there so many dots? I like this flag. I'm not crazy about the light blue on it, but I like this flag. I like it enough to put it by Botswana, above Belgium, and above Barbados. Looks like a presentation. It almost looks like Native American art. No, top of C. I think top of C works for that one. Ethiopia. What do we got in Ethiopia? No, in the Horn of Africa, south of Djibouti, north of Kenya. What do we got for our cannabis laws? Illegal in possession can be up to 6 months. Prevalent. Despite the legal status, prevalent cannabis use in Ethiopia, with some government-owned shops even selling it in the form of Bang. Tell me about Bang, Ethiopia. Bang haul of 10 million seized in Moyal. Okay, I'm confused. Ethiopia's real large, probably about a third of the U.S. here, maybe a quarter. Green, yellow, and red on the flag. Green is hope, land, and fertility. Yellow is justice, harmony, and peace. And red is sacrifice, heroism, and the shedding of blood. Central blue disc with the yellow star and rays represents equality, unity, and a bright future for the diverse peoples of Ethiopia. What is this? Okay, the flag I have is different. That's a civil flag. Okay, that's annoying. All right, well, we have to assume that we're using the big blue flag instead. I might have to fix that off camera, but we'll fix that for another night. But we'll assume we're using this one with the blue star, which I think that would make it somewhere around here without the blue star. But with the blue star, I think it goes to the top of D. We'll see if I even remember to do that. But even if I don't change it, I think top of D is fine. Faroe Islands. Yeah, I don't think I need like many days. I think I just need to cut out the bullshit, like doing all the national anthems and stuff. It's like, no, it's not what we're here for. Faroe Islands, illegal recreational use there. This policy aims to make the islands free of drugs. Recreational use is completely forbidden. The Faroe Islands are very small. Most of central Orlando, not a lot of land on the Faroe Islands. The flag of the islands is a Nordic cross field with a red cross outlined in blue on a white field. This design is based off of the flag of Denmark, reflecting the Faroe Islands' historical and cultural ties to Scandinavia. The Nordic cross follows the pattern of other Nordic flags, with the cross shifted towards the hoist. The white field represents the foam of the waves crashing on the island shores and the bright, clear skies of the Faroe Islands. Red and blue is the traditional Faroese clothing and symbolizes the connection to other Nordic countries like Iceland and Norway. Kind of a dull flag. Kind of dull. It's better than the Czech Republic. It's better than the the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's better than Curacao. It's better than Cameroon. And I want to say it's better than everything up to Aruba. What is this? What are you showing me?
If you have something to say, then just spit it out already.
Somebody had fun. Next, I don't even know what flag this is. After Faroe Islands, this is the Fiji flag. Is that a Union Jack? Is that a Union Jack and a... That looks like a Union Jack and a shield. Blue is the island, and the Union Jack is the coat of arms at the bottom right. Oh, Fiji, your flag is not good. Oh, God bless you, Fiji. Your flag is not good. And the blue I hate. Yeah. Oh, where are you, Fiji? Fiji is north of New Zealand, really far north of New Zealand. Oh, Fiji. Oh, God bless. Your flag is so bad. Finland! All right, Finland, illegal cannabis use, both possessing small amounts are usually handled with fines. Finland is next to Sweden and Norway, above Estonia. The Finland flag is another cross. Nordic cross, the blue represents the numerous lakes and skies, while the white symbolizes the snow that covers Finland in the winter. Nordic cross design symbolizes Finland's historical and cultural ties to the region. Finland is about the size of Florida and Georgia put together, maybe. Boring flag. Someone going by Finn Thrasher, who sucked ass. That's the problem with playing those kind of games. You just have to assume the person you're playing with might just suck at the video game you're playing, which kind of sucks at the end of the day. Finland, I'm going to put you... I do like the color pattern, like the white against this dark blue, but otherwise kind of boring. I'm going to put you above American Samoa and Bulgaria. No, below Bulgaria. That feels better. France. France's flag. How long have you had this flag, France? France is relatively large. About the size, a little smaller than Texas. Standard and casual or soloable? You can solo like Left 4 Dead as well too, can't you? Like even if you have the even if you're using the bots. France is generally illegal, recreational. They've been doing some medical, not legal yet in France. The tricolore features 3 vertical bands of blue, white, and red. Blue for liberty, white for equality, and red for fraternity, according to the official website. The flag is also associated with the motto, liberty, equality. Okay. Thank you. Just repeat yourself. Sometimes you get shit like someone indiscriminately using a flamethrower on a difficulty with friendly fire. Oh, so they suck then. They're just kind of dickholes. France. France, I'm going to put you above American Samoa, but under Finland. Because I do like the French flag. I like the older flag, even if they're boring. If they're older, traditional flags, that's one thing. They're well-known countries who have had the flags for a very long time. That's one thing. Also, the colors are nice, specific blues and stuff. French Guiana. Illegal. It's always illegal. Let's take a look at the French Guiana flag. French Guiana is at the northeast of South America. Officially an overseas region of France, uses the France uses the French tricolor as its official flag. However, an unofficial flag, Guyana, thank you, Guyana, French Guyana. However, an unofficial flag, a green yellow bicolor with a red star, has been adopted by some local councils and is used to represent the region. Unofficial flag. Green represents the Amazon rainforest, yellow is the underground resources, and red star is to symbolize either the bloodshed or the region's socialist orientation. French Guiana? Guyana? Don't like that green as much. It's not terrible, but like that combination isn't so bad. I'm going to put a below Bolivia and Salvador and Andorra. In fact, just all the way down. I think this is okay for D tier. No, I think, yeah, bottom of D tier. I think bottom of D tier for French Guiana. Next, French Polyana. Oh God, where are we? French Polyana, the middle of goddamn nowhere. east of Fiji, way, way west of Chile, and way northeast of New Zealand. The French Polynesia flag is a white, red, white horizontal triband with a central emblem. The emblem features a traditional Polynesian sailing canoe with 5 figures representing the 5 archipelagos of French Polynesia under a golden sun on blue waves. Red and white are traditional Polynesian colors. The flag was adopted in 1984 and is designed to be flown alongside the French national flag. Let me see these figures. It says 5. Oh, like little people. Little doodads, little guys. All right, that's kind of cool. What in the hell? French Polynesia. How does this count as one country? This is ridiculous. These have to be different islands. Come on. I guess all of them together would probably be something like New Hampshire. The emblem doesn't bother me too much. I think I'm okay with it being relatively high up. No. I think under Broken Spear and above Belgium. I kind of like that. That's kind of nice. I think Hawaii. Was French Polynesia? Hold on. Like, where's Hawaii in comparison to this? Way south. Yeah, basically directly south from Hawaii. Next is Gabon. Or Gabon. Probably Gabon, most likely. Welcome to the Gabar. Let's start a war at the Gabar. This is about the size of Oklahoma. Green, yellow, and blue stripes. Green represents the country's forests and natural resources. Yellow symbolizes the equator and the sun, and blue represents the Atlantic Ocean and the country's coastline. 1960. Cannabis is illegal with severe penalties for production. Cannabis's use is common and largely tolerated. Possession is prohibited. Hey, are you using that, Zool? All right. Do you have any more? Because we'll send you to fucking jail. Gabon is west of the Congo and south of Cameroon. And about the size of Oklahoma, like I said. Kind of uninspired. I'm going to put it above the one with the olive branches, whose name I can no longer see. But above this one, I think, and below Chad. A lot of these tricolors, unless they're really good combinations, are going to end up being lower on the list, which is a shame. Georgia. Let's see how badly this screws it up with it thinking it's going to be like Georgia, the American state. Georgia flag. Yeah, that's what I thought. Georgia country flag. Georgia is above Armenia, northwest of Azerbaijan, and southeast of Ukraine. The Georgia country flag, also known as the Five Cross flag, features a white background with a large red St. George's cross on it. This is the Georgia state flag. I might have to come back to Georgia. Actually, I take it back. I just need to put Georgia... No, I'll come back to Georgia. I'll just come back to Georgia and fix Georgia later, because that one's way too different. Germany. Let's put Georgia down here at the very bottom. There we go. We'll come back. Germany has a good flag. I think the Germany flag is good colors. It's got the red and the flag. Was that Georgia again? No, I said Germany. There we go. German. How big is Germany? Germany is about the size of Florida. Maybe a little bigger. Germany, obviously, next to Poland, next to Netherlands, south of Denmark. Oh, Germany has straight up 25 grams? You can possess 25 grams of weed in Germany? And up to 50 at home? That's so wild. That's so much. Kitty, that's what is 30? What is 3.5 divided by 30? That's like 10 jars. It's like 10 jars of weed. German flag. Black historically represented the dignity and determination of the German people. Red is for bloodshed, and gold is for the wealth and prestige of the German nation. I do like the horizontal better than the vertical, so I'm going to put it above Belgium. I'm going to put it above Barbados, but I'm going to put it below Swaziland. Next, Ghana. Let's see what we got in Ghana. We'll skip over Germany. We'll come back to Germany next time. Ghana. I don't even know where you're at. Ghana is in Africa, west of Togo. Kids say hello. Hello, kids. And west of Togo, west of Benin, and south of Burkina Faso. Ghana flag, adopted in 1957, features 3 horizontal stripes of red, gold, and green with a black 5-pointed star in the middle. Red is bloodshed, gold is mineral wealth, green is forest. They're all red is always blood, gold is always wealth, green is always forests. Stoplight flag. That's it. There's a stoplight flag. The black star is a symbol of African freedom and unity. Ghana legalized the cultivation of cannabis for medical and industrial. A strict 0.3% THC limit. It's still illegal in Ghana. Still illegal. Don't smoke weed in Ghana. Boring? A little. Yeah. A little. I'm thinking like bottom of D. Maybe even lower. Yeah. I'm going to push Denmark up a little bit. Denmark's not as bad as I was thinking earlier. There we go. Where did I just put... What country was I just looking at? Germany, Ghana. Where did I put Ghana? Right here. Yeah. Azerbaijan. Just slowly. Just going down a little bit every time. I just don't like this color combination at all. Greece. Why do I hate stoplight flag? I don't hate stoplight flag. Stoplight flag is top of F. That's a pretty good ranking, all things considered. With this amount of competition, there's got to be someone in F. Often called the blue and white flag by pussy destroying thunder fucking interns who know how to name things. The blue and white flag features 9 horizontal stripes and a blue square at the upper left corner with a white cross. The colors symbolize the sea and sky, with white representing purity and the enduring light of freedom. The white stripes are widely interpreted to represent the 9 syllables of the Greek motto,
Epsilon lambda epsilon upsilon theta epsilon rho alpha theta nu alpha tau omicron sigma.
Pretty sure that's more than 9 syllables. How big is Greece? Greece is pretty big. Roughly about the size of Florida, all put together. Cannabis, recreational cannabis use is illegal, but it was medical is illegal for recreational. You know, Greece. I like that blue. I like that blue color a lot. More than Australia, more than American Samoa, more than Barbados. No. Yeah. I think above Belgium. Bot was just naming the letters. Yeah, I don't think that's how that's pronounced. Greenland. That's an interesting flag. Greenland's flag has some interesting stuff going. Okay, Greenland's huge. Greenland from tip to tip is from like the bottom of Texas to Canada and about halfway through the country sideways. Greenland's flag, which is called a Erfalasauroput, features a red band above a white band above a red band with a red semicircle on top. Okay. A what?
Features a white band above a red band, with a red semicircle on top of a white semicircle slightly off-center towards the hoist side.
Are you listening to yourself? The white symbolizes the ice and snow covering Greenland, with the red representing the ocean. Excuse me? Why does the red represent the ocean? The red semicircle depicts the setting sun, with the bottom part submerged in the ocean, and the white semicircle represents icebergs. The flag's colors also acknowledge Greenland's ties to Denmark, as they're the same as the Danish flag. Greenland, you wildin', bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, why does this flag... Okay. Interesting. All right. I do like the shape of the Greenland flag. I do like that it's different. Like, you kind of know what to expect. Now, it's not a very good flag. The more I look at the Albania, the more I'm dropping it a bit lower. Like, the Eagles aren't as good seeing some of the other stuff we've seen. But Greenland, I think right under Afghanistan is okay. And under the
So did you
Belize.
eat that one grape the other night?
Did I eat the one grape? I did not eat the one grape. I could go for a grape right now, though. So maybe I'll have a grape later. Grenada. Grenada, holy God, is about the size of Orlando. It's about the size of Lake Apopka. Grenada, it's illegal, and it will uphold the existing laws regarding marijuana. No ganj in Grenada anytime soon. The flag of Grenada features a red border with 7 yellow stars, a green triangle on the hoist side, and a yellow triangle on the fly side. A red disc with a yellow star sits at the center of the flag, and a nutmeg. A nutmeg? A nutmeg. A single nutmeg. Huh. What's the scientific reason for all the different languages on this earth as opposed to the flood? Cultural drift and society change. Think of English. Even English.
Shut up, nutmeg.
Shut up, nutmeg. Even English, like 75, 100 years ago, is practically indistinguishable from today's English. You separate people and give them the opportunity to make their own language. They'll find new languages to make. Also, we tried to build a tower to go confront God, and he hated it, and he gave us all different languages. Grenada, I like the nutmeg. I like the nutmeg on the flag, kind of does it for me. I kind of like the nutmeg. The solitary nutmeg on the flag is good stuff. I'm not sure if it's A tier good stuff, but maybe bottom of B tier, above Cambodia, above Central African Republic. Where is Grenada? Grenada is north of South America. There were plenty of disparate groups of people before language was invented, and people just made up their own shit. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, you get enough people together, they will develop a form of discussion, a form of being able to talk to each other. Let's say we get to Ireland. Let's get up to Ireland, and that will be a good night of flags. Guadalupe. Where Guadalupe we just saw earlier. Where is Guadalupe? Guadalupe is just basically exactly where we were just a minute ago. Guadeloupe, a French overseas region, uses the French national flag. However, several unofficial flags, including a distinctive green, red, and black flag with a yellow star and sun, are also used. Is this the flag I got? Okay. How come this one has a... Oh, this is the one. Okay. Is this an asparagus? Oh, that's sugarcane. It's sugarcane. Got it. Okay. So it's sugarcane underneath the red and blue. I'm not crazy about it. It's okay. I do like that it's different a little bit, but the sugarcane isn't really doing it for me. I think above... Right here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Right here. In this general direction. We will definitely be doing some rearranging. These flags are so similar, and a lot of the time that sometimes you got to be like, no, I think that just needs to be adjusted. Just a little adjustment. Just a little bit. Guam flag looks like a vajambo. I don't know if that's going to affect its ratings, but the Guam flag looks like it has a vajambino right in the middle of it. Territorial flag is a dark blue field with a narrow red border on all sides. The red border represents the blood spilled during World War II. The center of the flag is the seal of Guam. Boo. The shape of the emblem recalls the sling stones. So it's a blue flag with a emblem in the middle. Oh, Guam. Why? Why with the seals? It's just not even a good seal either. You like it? I don't. I'll put it with the other seals. I'll put it with the seal above Austria. Yeah, I'll put it above the Austrian seal. Again, this one kind of reminds me of a Pathfinder. It kind of reminds me of Pathfinder patch. Not necessarily fair to Guam, but here we are. Guatemala. Guatemala, where are you? Guatemala, if I have my Google, there you are. Guatemala borders Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras. It's about half the size of Florida. What's going on your flag? Guamp. The blue stripes represent the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans on either side and also symbolize the sky above Guatemala. The white band signifies peace and purity. The flag also incorporates the coat of arms, which includes elements like the resplendent Quetzal. The resplendent Quetzal. I want to see the resplendent Quetzal a little closer. Okay, the bird. I like the bird. The blue color isn't great. I'm not a crazy fan of this light blue, but I do like the bird. It's so almost invisible from a distance, though. Unfortunately, it's not going to incorporate into my ranking. Maybe top of F? I think top of F. Because essentially, it's just a light-colored tricolor emblem with a coat of arms in the middle and a cool bird. That doesn't really do a whole lot for me, so I think right there is just fine. Guernsey looks like just a Looks like just the Christian symbol. Where even is this? Guernsey. It's an island. Is this its own nation? Yeah, I guess so. It's where are we?
Guernsey.
Guernsey. East of France, south of the UK. It's a white banner with a red St. George's cross and a gray gold cross of William the Conqueror superimposed on it. Why? What does this have to... Why did you make this your flag? The creation was prompted by confusion over competitors from Guernsey and England using the same flag. So you chose this in 1985? Sucks. It's just the Alabama flag with another gold cross on the inside. It's distinctive from a distance, though, so I got to give it credit. I don't particularly like it very much, but it is distinctive. I think right above France. Or right below France, right above Australia. There we go. All right. Next, got two more. Let's do two more and we'll call it there for the evening. Guinea-Bissau. I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound familiar. Where is this? Guinea-Bissau. On the west, very, very far west side of Africa. Trying to see if there's anything out here. It looks like no. Oh, goodness. The red represents bloodshed, yellow represents the sun and mineral wealth, green is for the forest and hope of the future, the black star is African unity and the people's determination for freedom. I think that used to be called New Guinea. This one? No. This Papua New Guinea is a different thing, I guess. And there's also a Guinea. The Republic of Guinea. My goodness. This flag is so similar to the other flags. The black star makes it distinctive, but not that much. I don't like the colors directly as much as of the Benin flag. Yeah, I think that works. I think that's perfectly fine right there. All right, two more. Guinea. What is Guyana? Also, oh, I see what I did wrong. Ireland's supposed to be way up here. That's fine. We'll put Ireland back up where it's supposed to be. And we'll do these three instead, and we'll start... You know what? No, never mind. We'll do these two instead. Guinea and Guyana. So just regular old Guinea. You are pretty big, about the size of Florida. And you are a tricolor with red, yellow, and green, huh? Blood of the people and the sun and the vegetation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, Guyana. Where are you, Guinea? Guinea is next to Guinea-Bissau. Ooh, yeah. Stoplight flag. Oh. Where do I want to put this one? I like it more than this one. And this one. No, not more than the sugarcane. All right, last one for the night. We'll start with Haiti next time. Next time will be our first go-to. Guyana. What do we got in Guyana? 46 times bigger than Guyana. It's just about exactly the same size as Florida. Guyana is at the top of South America. And I like this flag. I love these triangles. Also known as the Golden Arrowhead. The colors are symbolic. Red for zeal. Zeal and dynamism. Gold for mineral wealth. Green for agriculture and forests. Red for endurance. And white for rivers and water. White for river... Okay, you're just making shit up now. I love it when they're like, and red for the ocean. It's like, excuse me? I like this flag. I really do like this flag. Do we have any pictures of Guyana? Got a picture of like right here. Oh, look at this. Somebody had their drone out. I do like this flag. Where do I want to put it? It is very pretty. Definitely up in B. You know, I think right there is fine. Albania, right at the bottom of B. Right above Albania is fine. Perfect. All right, we're not going to go through. This is going to take a billion years if I go through like the entirety of all that we've done so far. But we can take a peek. We can sort of get a vibe of what I don't like. Of what I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to flags. Like we have these flags down here, a lot of seals, a lot of Union Jacks, which don't belong to the UK. Australia, you get a few down just because of the Union Jack. Now that I'm looking at that, I'll probably end up doing more cleanup. Watermelon.flag, that one right there. No, I think right there is fine. At least it's distinctive. God bless it. China, I'm going to put you above. No, I'm not. No, I'm happy with where it was. Just taking a look and seeing, like, basically anything above C. Actually, anything above D is something I really like as a flag. Which means Guernsey. About to drop you quite a bit. Estonia, I'm going to drop you under Egypt. Egypt, I'm going to raise you above Timor. I don't like those ideas. Nope, I'm putting them right back where they were. I think this is good. I think I'm going to put this, I'm going to save this. This is going to take definitely more than a day. So let me save that. Download that. I need to fix a few of the pictures. I had 212 pictures to go through, so I didn't think them all through. But yeah, but that was fun. I think that will be it for this evening. I think we've done quite a few countries. What have we done? Have we done like, it has to be like 300 countries so far, right? We've done at least 600 countries, it feels like. It feels like there's no more countries left. We're going to do some more of this. Probably tomorrow night, go make Kitty a flag. You know what? I just might. And maybe I'll even have a grape. I'm out. Love you. Bye. See you tomorrow. Mwah.
I want to let you folks know you've been a lousy audience. So get lost. See you later.